Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Messy Movie Monday with your lovely host, Quana. So glad to see you here. Hope you guys had a good fourth, or as I like to call it, your federal holiday off of work. And in honor of that, we are going to be watching Independence Day Daysaster. And I'm going to fix the lighting for just a moment. There we go. Have to get that under control. All right. Hopefully, coming in clear. Hey, Mom, am I coming in clear? It's one of my favorite quotes from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But yes, hope you guys had a good fourth. I decided to have us watch something in honor of the fourth after the fourth, just because trying to do that beforehand was not, I needed something spooky in my life. So we had to stick with the spooky, but now we're headed in the opposite direction with the sci-fi. It's still bringing the funny with this sci-fi comedy. It's got some people in there, some names in there, some Tom Everett Scott. Don't know if you guys remember Tom Everett Scott from one of my favorite movies, That Thing You Do. Okay. And he's in this, bunch of other people. It's on Tubi. Go ahead and take a moment and get your Tubi queued up so you can get ready to watch this film right along with us. But as always, question of the week I have to ask each and every time, what have you been watching? Drop down in the comments and let me know, what have you been watching this past week? I feel like everyone has been watching House of the Dragon. I am one episode behind, so I got caught up last night, but I watched episode 3 last night, so I still have to watch episode 4. So I have been avoiding spoilers like this all day long. But I feel like a lot of people have been watching that. Of course, The Bear. If you haven't watched The Bear yet, what are you doing with your life? Please watch The Bear as soon as possible. It is mandatory television viewing, especially for the award season, because we know we're going to be coming in strong. And if you haven't realized, or if this is your first time on my channel, I just recently launched my very first reaction video. I'm reacting to season 2 of Interview with the Vampire. And that first video is up, and the second video is going to be going up later tonight. So I'm so excited. So if you haven't had an opportunity to watch season 2 yet, you can watch along with me. I'm not covering season 1 because I have already watched season 1, and I don't really know how to go about reacting to something I've already seen. But definitely what I recommend, what I kind of did, all these streaming services are out here and I could not try to keep up with everything. So what I did is I waited until the season was over so that I could get the 1-month subscription, binge everything, and then drop the deuces, because it's a lot. I'm not even going to lie. It is a lot even for me. But that is what I have been watching as of right now. I'm just going to do a little bit of channel maintenance right now, make sure everything is copacetic. All right, good. Looks like sound is working. We're coming in clear. So hopefully you've been watching some good stuff. Aside from The Bear and House of the Dragon, I'm getting ready to get into the Netflix series Supercell. It is a UK sci-fi fantasy drama from the looks of things. I think it's only 6 or 7 episodes long, but it is about a group of individuals who are connected and have superpowers. So always love a good superhero show. And I just recently watched the first two movies in the Ty West horror trilogy, centered around the character of Maxine, the movie X and Pearl. So I can go see Maxine this week in the theaters. And I took my kids to go see Despicable Me 4, trying to get some cool mom cred here. If you'd like to see any of those on the page, reviews of Despicable Me 4 or Inside Out 2, I don't know life has been lifing, but I still need to drop those for the channel. So I'll be bringing those to you soon. But let's go ahead and get into Independence Daysaster because I am excited about this. So as always, welcome to Messy Movie Mondays. This movie is bound to be a mess. I'm not even gonna hold you. We like watching movies that are in the B movie genre over here on the channel. And how this works, if you've never attended a watch party, is hopefully you watch along with me on your phone or your mobile device, and you watch the movie on your television screen or your computer. Tubi is 100% free. If you can watch it without logging in, it just won't save your progress if you go back to it later, but it will let you pause in real time and come back to it. And you can log in and create a free account, and you can watch it for free, which is what we do over here. And I will be pausing at commercial breaks. And we're going to just dive in and talk about this movie together. So it is very interactive. An hour and 29 minutes. So without further ado, here we go. Independence Daysaster. They were trying to figure out how they can make sure every time you search Independence Day, they wanted to be right there second in the queue, didn't they? They wanted to be second in the queue. Feel free to share the live. Feel free to jump into the chat. We're chatting in real time. I'm trying to make sure that there's no issues with that. But yeah, we're chatting in real time, so feel free to jump into the chat by all means. And let's get started. This is not the movie with Will Smith. Okay, this movie is rated R. I don't know that I paid attention to the rating with this. A real one, spelled like me, real one, entertainment. Independence Day disaster. Why do we know the name Ryan Merriman? What do we know him from? Oh, he looks so familiar. Was he in Buffy the Vampire Slayer? He was in Final Destination. He was also in Pretty Little Liars. Uh-oh. This movie had a little bit of a budget, didn't it? That's, they never just come out and say what's going on. People always hang up before they get all the information. Oh, the brother of the president. Look at Tom Everett Scott playing president of the United States. I just always wonder, like, when you were in bigger movies and then you take these kinds of roles, you know, does it, do you just feel like, or are you just happy to be acting? I mean, we appreciate it. I mean, listen, not turning my nose down on any of it. Because something's about to open up and swallow the whole planet. That's why I picked this movie, because the alien instructors reminded me of the Langoliers. If you've never seen the TV movie, The Langoliers, starring is it is Bronson Pinchot in it? And it's based on the Stephen King novella. That's what it was. The aliens from this reminded me of the Langoliers. He said, I don't care about them kids. He said, forget them kids. He was really trying to leave them kids behind. Them kids is not his responsibility. They didn't sign no waiver or nothing. Not DEFCON 3. There's always that one kid who doesn't care about the risk or anything. Uh-oh, we have the introduction of the love interest. Why would he be trying to? This woman just said she works for the agency that looks for these things. Why would you even try to deter her? Mm. This is where you can see the budget failing when they switch from that steady cam to that handheld cam, boy. Things start getting a little shaky. Be right back. Okay, sorry, I had to get a jacket. I was getting cold. I'm always cold. People are never like crying in these movies. Their hometown gets wiped out and they're never crying. Ooh. Oh, the president about to die. Question will be: will we know whether he survives till the end of the show? Where is he running? Oh dang! Why they go fly like that? Ooh, why do they look like it looks like the Statue of Liberty's torch a little bit? Ooh, message, message. About to have a new president. Got a commercial break. All right, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the comedy antics of Independence Daysaster. Um, it is very much giving, you know, Independence Day, but without the dialogue of like storyline around it. Like we don't know much about these people. There was some kind of raffle to meet the president. The president's kid lives in this small town. For what reason, we don't know. His brother is a firefighter there. For what reason, we don't know. He meets this alien hunter lady scientist who is an outcast in her field. For what reason, we don't know. Um, why they picked this small town. For what reason, we don't know. All right, here we go. Oh, he's trying to raise somebody's. I mean, okay, appreciate that you're trying to say thank you, but like, dude is trying to like get help. Like that's kind of more important. Is like trying to figure out how you're gonna survive. If you don't think you're gonna survive, then just go ahead and say, "Hey, listen." Okay, Ian from Pretty Little Liars. All right, so at this point now, the car that they were in got blown up. The president's helicopters have gotten blown up. I feel like, oh, is he gonna live, the little goofy boy? The goofy fanboy is going to live for right now. Yay, we got to keep him around for comedy antics. Yep, I caught. We're not going to know what happened to the president until the end of the movie, probably. I don't know if you want to use the phrase "dead quiet." The aliens might have already been here. Oh, we are going to find out if the president survived. The president made it. Thank goodness he had on a parachute and landed in the Mississippi River. I don't know that that's the Mississippi River, but I mean, it sounds good. It feels like it would be. It feels like it would be like they would be flying back to DC or something from Oregon. So go in that direction, you would hit the Mississippi. But they were in a whole. Okay, that's the Secret Service car, not the helicopter. And why wouldn't there be at least one Secret Service agent still alive? Like, why would all the Secret Service agents be dead, but the kids live? I mean, yeah, sure, kids are. So it's very much giving like, oh no, don't die, little boy. Oh, don't die, little boy. He's gonna die like the president's wife in Independence Day. Spoiler alert. I'm sorry. It's been 20 years, 20 plus years. If you haven't seen the original Independence Day by now, I can't help you. It's probably my number one summer blockbuster of all time. That Will Smith monologue about being in the barbecue. That's going to eat every time. Now, how do you get from there to there? Is the question. Oh, they made it. They figured out how to get over there. Yay. Girl, you saw what happened? It was an alien invasion. They just like, can we have some snazzier dialogue? Okay, I guess what she's asking, like, is there anybody left? And no, there's no one left, girl. Girl, you are an orphan now. And so is Nick. No time for any real emotion. No, she ain't all right. Boy, cry. Cry. Come on, cry. Cry. Dramatic music playing to let you know that this is the emotional moment. So found out this was a sci-fi movie, which explains a lot, right? It's like teetering between attempting to be like a serious movie, like do a good job, but then also just not having the budget or the writing or it's got some decent actors in there, like some recognizable faces. So it's just like the other things are missing to make it like quality, right? But like, I just always feel like the writing is free. I mean, yeah, you got to pay the writer, but like this part, the scene where the vice president is like, "Hey, yo, we're having an alien invasion. We don't have money to try to find the president right now because we gotta save the world. We gotta worry about the country." That's decent dialogue. That sounds like it's like realistic, you know. That was almost really good, except for when he says they're attacking the Earth itself. What does that mean? So then you figure out what the aliens want. What are they looking for? What? Wait, what are you attacking with? Boo boo? Boo boo? You don't even know what those things are made out of. What are you attacking with? He doesn't know. I guess the same question I could have asked my 14-year-old self that when Independence Day came out. I feel like Independence Day was like 94 though. So maybe I was like 12. It was 96, so I was 14. I knew it was like my 14-year-old self because I used to watch this movie all the time when I was babysitting. Okay. Okay. Drama. Okay. So every once in a while we gotta just be patient with these like sci-fi movies because they gotta get going a little bit, and then the dialogue gets a little bit better. The vice president is doing his acting. He's doing his big one with that. Okay, he is doing his big one. So while we're watching this, takes me back to 96. Independence Day is out. Um, Will Smith is doing his big one. Bill Paxton. Um, oh my gosh, Jeff Goldblum. Like the movie, like Vivica Fox. Like the movie is just stacked, right? But there definitely were some questionable, non-explainable moments in that movie, but they did try to like explain like some of it. But it was a whole lot of like, we're just going to America, we're going to attack these alien species, even though we don't have a clue what they're made of, what they can do, anything along those lines. Okay, we're going to come back into it. He about to take him to the dark web. Yeah, the president just happened to get saved by like a complete computer nerd with like thousands, like tens of thousands, if not more, worth of equipment in his barn. It's like he said thumbs up to felonies. I think that's a good quotable, right? Aliens have invaded the earth, so thumbs up to felonies. Y'all getting out the car, but they about to drop some nukes. You probably don't want to get out of the car and drop some nukes. You probably want to be going in the opposite direction. Whoa, they're massively way too low in comparison to the aliens. How are you about to nuke them? And they're literally from that shot, like underneath them. That makes zero sense. He looks so much like oh my gosh, what is old boy's name who played in Scandal, and he played Meredith's dad in Grey's Anatomy. Jeff Perry. He reminds me of Jeff Perry, the guy who plays the vice president. They picked the wrong day to mess with us. Oh, they just went into hyperdrive. Y'all were doing good. They went into hyperdrive. Dang. Dang, they getting ate up. All the way ate up. No, baby. Don't dump it. Y'all wanted to stand outside the car and watch an alien invasion. Y'all thought that was going to be a good idea. So why wouldn't you just let the scientist who has the thing hold the machine? Boy, he was eating this roll up, boy. He was eating this roll up, Mr. Vice President. He said, I'm taking my shots. Oh, the mothership. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Like, they would have a better picture if they're supposed to be the military. They would have a better picture than that. I know he's supposed to be giving like Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton, very like caring and sweet. He's not giving president. The vice president is giving president. I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where it's like the president has this little team of ragtag computer geeks together, and are they actually going to be doing anything to further the plot or to help? No, because his brother is with the team that's saving the world. Oh my gosh, where is a good masseuse when you need one? I will say, if you've never been to a Messy Movie Monday before, I'm so glad that you're here. Like I said, this is just opportunity for us to get together, watch a bad movie together. Hopefully, you're watching along on Tubi. Unfortunately, I cannot display it on this channel because otherwise, I'll get a copyright strike and they'll take my channel from me. But this just reminds me of like the good old days when people could afford cable. And you just be like flipping through the channel one day on like a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday when nothing else is on. And you find your way over to Sci-Fi Channel, USA, or TBS, because I feel like those are TNT, because they always had like the originals, made for TV movies that weren't like occasionally Lifetime, like Lifetime. But the made for Lifetime, Sci-fi, TNT, USA, Spike TV, all those movies were just like mwah, chef's kiss. Now you got everybody with their streaming services. There's some bad movies, but they're always bad movies with budgets, right? Like you got like Atlas and like people got money, but these didn't have money. They just made magic happen. What is she typing? She is just typing. She is just doing this. She's like just blindly hitting buttons. Like I'm just blindly hitting keys. She wins the award for fastest coder in history. She's like, yes, Mr. President. You not my president, Mr. Vice President. That's my president. The cutie patootie pie, who was playing the music. Was he on the drums? No, he wasn't on the drums. He was on the guitar, I think. No, he was on the drums. Yeah, he absolutely was on the drums in That Thing You Do. That is a good movie. Okay. Will never make its way to a Messy Movie Monday because that is a good movie, a classic. That Thing You Do. I need somebody to tell me, are y'all not seeing the fact that these things resemble the Statue of Liberty's torch? Like that's why they are here because she is mother, and they are trying to get back to their mom. They're her babies. They were digging for their mother. Oh, she about to save, save her, save her. She about to get sucked in. She about to get sucked in. She's gonna turn into Grumpy. What are they doing? This makes no sense. Ian from Pretty Little Liars, how are you going to save the day, boo boo? How are you going to save the day, boo boo? Oh, Mr. Ryan Merriman, Ian from Pretty Little Liars. Kevin from Final Destination 3, the reason why I don't like getting on roller coasters to this day. Oh, he saved her. He's going to get sucked up. Ah, Shecky Duck. Oh. That car would have got sucked up. I'm sorry. This is literally like Twister. Oh, commercial break. Why did they have to suck up Nick? who is going to be our comedic relief? But at least he went out like a G. He was strong and he saved the girl. And he gets no love. But on the flip side, his whole family is dead and their whole town. So really, he was going to have a whole lot of PTSD, and the therapy bills would have been way expensive. Are y'all seeing this commercial? Kind Bar with the Casey and JoJo commercial? What? There we go. Where are the experts in the room, though? That's where they were missing the money. They they needed a bigger budget for extras, just so you could have people in the background pretending to be experts here. Because, like, seriously, like, all you have is like what the press secretary, the vice president, and the general. He said he is hardly the commander in chief. Wow, that's dirty. He's trying to usurp your authority. I mean, hey, it was bound to happen. Just give in. They're going to take over the planet. We're just a ragtag band of ordinary people prepared to save our planet. I kind of wish with a name like Independence Daysaster that they had gone like a little bit more heavy into like a parody of alien invasion movies. That would have been, but not they setting off fireworks. Y'all, speaking of fireworks, one of my neighbors was doing fireworks on the 4th of July, and one of the cans tilted over, and the fireworks went off into the wooded area right in between our houses, where like it's the dog park, and started a fire. Thankfully, we have a fire extinguisher, and my husband ran out and was able to extinguish the fire. But like it was legit about to be like a whole forest fire right there. My kids were like, "Pack it up, we're done. We're ready to go back in the house. We don't need to know more fireworks. We're done, mommy." So y'all need a bigger one of them things pointed at space. He said, "Let's go, America." All right. So we got fireworks. What is he like jealous that she's helping? Going to say hello to a new friend. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, so good. When the aliens come to capture their down baby, you don't have anything to defend yourselves from attack. That's smart. It's just a machine. Yeah. I could have told you that. It looked like it was that. Don't kiss her. Don't gaslight her by kissing her. Oh my gosh. Pumpkin. You're not being rational. Y'all can't think. Y'all are going to die. Ah, little girl. Let me teach you about gaslighting 101. You tell that little boy, I don't care about you kissing me. My whole family just got killed. And we're standing right here at ground zero. You really are sticking your hand inside an alien metal for your hand to get taken out. That's cute. That would be a cute little light to go in your room. I wonder if whoever made that, if they got I would keep that. I would put that in my little award case. Okay, okay, Pete. Okay, using the power source to knock down all of them. Now she just got to get about 5 or 6 more of them things. They can do some damage. Uh, my space heater's not working. America is under attack on the 4th of July. She didn't tell you she was a genius. She told you she was a scientist. Ooh, backstory for characters that we have spent an hour with that we don't know. I'm your father. Where's his mama? Where is his mama? Oh no, that's bad. That's horrible. You almost killed little baby president. It was his day. It was your day. And they didn't even stop. They didn't even stop a little bit. Like we don't recognize you. barn with like $1 million worth of technology in it, right? You guys got that too, right? Over at your house? Just making sure that we're all on the same page. Look at them with some little low-level special effects budget. I She doesn't have a suggestion. She just knows that y'all are doing the same thing y'all always do. Rushing through stuff, about to destroy the planet. Sorry, all that rustling that you hear. That is me opening a bag of sunflower seeds because for some reason my coffee tastes disgusting. Don't judge me. Yes, I have been drinking it. I'm trying to get used to the trivia in it. Or stevia. I don't like it, but we're gonna make it work. Girl, you over here doing a seance on the computer. You better hurry up before y'all die. I can't, you know what? I am judging her, but I will literally pray over a computer. Let a computer not work. I will be sitting there praying over that computer, talking to it. But this whole backstory about like the division between them, and yet he done left the boy in a small town to live basically with his brother this whole time. That makes zero sense. Come up with another drama between them. No, let Liddy say, President, Mr. President, get in the back. You got to ride in the back. Lenny said, I am the passenger princess, okay? You're about to steal my seat, okay? If this was 2024, she probably would have had her Stanley. She would have had her whole setup, her little throw blanket. Like, I'm the passenger princess. You don't get to be the passenger princess, Mr. President. I don't care who you are. You better get a hop in the back seat. I really wish they would have let her keep that energy. All right, guys, we are getting close to the end of our Messy Movie Monday watch. Hey, will they save the planet? We don't know. Find out soon on Messy Movie Monday. Look at the little fake graphics that they have. So cute. I tell you what, the VIP of the acting goes to the VP, okay? Can you even send that many nukes into space? Like, is that even logistically possible? I mean, I guess it could probably be, but I just feel like that's very suspicious. I feel like that's very suspect. I feel like that's very unrealistic. That's a whole that's a whole lot of drones. Oh, how is it coming straight for them? It's about to switch out and oh, little girl gonna die, little boy gonna die. They all gonna die. Okay, okay, evasive maneuvers. Why are they stepping in the car? What is she doing? She about to do. What is she doing? She told y'all's behinds to stay in the car, and y'all gonna get. Ooh, I just sounded real country right there. What is this? What is this? Why through the field? Why did they show the blood squirt? Oh God! What was the point? What was the point? Oh, the romantic love interest now is dead. Sorry, Ian Thomas from Pretty Little Liars. Oh, did she do that so that they could find a way to get the machine up there? Okay, I see what she was doing. I see what she was doing. But I thought that they were only trying to salvage their actual drones, not like random people getting sucked up. I mean, I guess the little Nick boy, he got sucked up into the thing, right? Okay, I guess. She still didn't have the little house on the prairie run through the field. Ah. Dun, dun, dun. They should have leaned into the comedy. It should have been dun, 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 dun. They figured out where that signal was coming from. No, you don't get help. It still looks like the Statue of Liberty's torch. And I need somebody to explain that for me. And what is the correlation? Why your little brother, who is just a firefighter, got to give you a pep talk, Mr. President? I mean, the acting is not bad. I mean, from our folks who do this all the time, like they're doing a good job. The material's just not there. It's not on point. I hope y'all are enjoying the fact that I got you watching one of the best Independence Day movies ever. And I'm not even going to hate on the fact that there's not a single person of color in this movie. Because really, would we be in a place called Moose Ridge? Probably not. Also, this is Canadian. And I just wonder why the Canadians didn't write this movie from the perspective of Canada saving the day. And it's Tom Everett Scott. Is he Canadian? Because Garwin Sanford is Canadian. Is Ryan Merriman? No, Ryan Merriman is from Oklahoma. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping on the plain and the wailing. No, Tom Everett Scott is not Canadian. So I guess it's a mixture of Americans and Canadians coming together to save the planet. Yo, he looks like one of the guys who was in Independence Day. Wild. She said a little help. Like, I mean, you're not doing anything. Can you help me out, please? We won't give up. Oh, this. Good job in his Independence Day speech. They just needed some music to lift, and he needed to punctuate it like Bill Paxton did. Like that was a speech. He tried. Tom Everett Scott, he tried. I just can't believe him as president. He's still Guy from That Thing You Do. That's right. That's right. Bill Paxton said, "We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to strive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day." That was a good speech. I tell you what, he could have ran for president after that movie right there. I think I would have bought it. He said, "Where are you going?" Is somebody always doing something and not telling anybody else what they're doing? We're just doing stuff. We don't know why we're doing stuff. We're just doing it. We're just going to do it and not say anything. It's not going to make any logical sense why we're doing it, but hey. Are they about to blow up the fire? This is the fireman who be wanting to set all the fires. I'm telling you what. Run, run, somebody. They legit borrowing whole things from Independence Day. My favorite part of 4th of July, barbecue. Definitely were inspired by Will Smith's iconic. What the hell is that smell? I could have been in a barbecue. I love that. I love that. That's one. Dang, you just take them nukes out. He just shot the power cell in there and just blew everything up. That's hilarious. I will never not forget that moment right there that just happened. Happy 4th of July, Uncle Pete. Mm, they did it. Look, it looks like fireworks, just like in Independence Day. They destroyed Mother Earth. I mean, not Mother Earth, the mothership. Oh, they got some more. Oh, they got some more ships. Time for a sequel. Time for a sequel. Okay, I was trying to see if I could figure out somebody's name on this. All right, that was not okay. It was bad. It was bad, but the acting wasn't horrible. It had its moments. Definitely can see the inspiration. If this wasn't written in 2013, I definitely would be thinking that AI wrote this. Okay. I would definitely be like, oh, they got this written from some AI. I definitely would be thinking that they got this from some AI. Like some AI wrote this. That's how it definitely felt like it was written by AI. But the acting was not horrible. It had its moments. And Old Girl did not need to Laura Ingalls Wilder run through the field and die for no good reason. They could have figured out a better way. That being said, you know, hey, I'm not gonna hate, it's definitely not like a watch again type thing. I think if they had leaned into the campiness of it a little bit more and gave us something like a little more like Starship Trooper like, it would have been even better. And it would have made like the rewatchability of that movie like really, really good. But seeing as how I did not know this movie existed and it's been out for 11 years, hey, not bad. Decent special effects for it being out for 11 years. And knowing now that we know it was a Canadian, um, a Canadian sci-fi channel budget on that, brava, brava. And Tom Everett Scott, you weren't believable as the president, but we still love you anyway because you gave us Guy. And we're never going to forget you hitting them sticks and doing the drum solo for that thing you do. We will never forget that because that will live on in infamy forever. And Ian Thomas from Pretty Little Liars, You did your big one. You did your big one. Good job. Good job. All right, thank you guys for joining me and watching Independence Daysaster. They kept referring it to 4th of July because I guess they didn't want to get like in trouble for using like Independence Day when they were borrowing very heavily from Independence Day. But I kind of wish they had said like, this is a disaster on Independence Day. Like, why did we not get that line somewhere in the movie? They failed in that one task of having that line in it. It was not there, and I'm disappointed, and I want my money back. But I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time celebrating Independence Day. Next week, we are going to watch Haunted Trail. Haunted Trail. It was giving me the Blackening vibes, and I'm always down for a horror movie that has people of different ethnicities and race doesn't seem to be the focus of the movie. I'm always down for that. This one was directed by the Robin Givens, the iconic actress, model, sex symbol, Robin Givens. So most definitely, I think we're going to enjoy this movie. It's also not very long, so it should be a good watch. So don't forget to set your reminders, ring the bell for notifications. If you are stumbling upon this for the first time and are like, what am I doing here? And why did I just watch this crazy woman watch this movie and talk to me while she was watching the movie? You know, this is just what we do, you know, until I can afford a Patreon and we can watch it fully together. This is how we build community over bad movies. And so hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, comment if you enjoyed Independence Daysaster. If you've ever seen it before, let me know. And you know, set your notification for next week so that you can come watch Haunted Trail. And I will see you guys next time, okay? Thank you so much for everything. Toodles!